All right, before we begin, I'm going to start with Aries. I'm going to pull cards. Just was waiting for people to get in here. Thank you so much for joining. Please be sure to like, share this out for me, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't subscribe if you come see me all the time. Anyway, here we go. We're going to look at Aries in this full moon. So Aries, the area of life that's going to be highlighted. Hi, Kathy. Hey, man. We haven't seen you in a while. So Aries, this will be 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. That's in your 8th house, right? So what could be revealed? What truths could be coming out so that you can release? What situations could be coming up that were hidden so that you can release? It'll be around partnerships, contracts. Okay, so yeah. The whole gang is here together, right? I love it when everybody's here. This seems to be a good time to get a lot of people here, right? All right, so what's going to be revealed, Aries? Ooh, you got the 5 of Cups. Okay, so you're looking at what you haven't achieved. You're looking at what... It's funny because you're looking at what you think you can't see, or maybe that you misinterpreted it, right? It's cups, so it's something that's very emotional for you. I'm hearing you're looking at your losses way too hard. Yeah, you're looking at your losses way too hard. You're not giving yourself enough credit. You're not giving yourself enough credit for all of those cups. Look at the one that you have in your hand. But you're focused on what's broken, what you think is broken. I keep hearing loss. Your loss is what you focused on. Your loss. Okay? So that loss, that thing that makes you think you're broken or can't do without, or that's going to be revealed, right? So the second question was going to be what do we need to release, right? So this is going to be what's been revealed. This is what do you need to let go of, okay? This 3 of Wands. This 3 of Wands is driving me crazy. It keeps coming up, okay? So look at how he's looking at the wands. Look how he's looking at that one staff. Look at how he's just sort of gauging it. Am I doing the right thing? So what I'm hearing for Aries is that you need to let go of the past mistakes that you've made and trust yourself more. Let go of how controlled you had it to be able to get to have something come through, or someone come through, or some situation come through, right? Like you had it in your head that you were doing it right the whole time. And then if it doesn't appear exactly when you think it should appear, then yeah, it's like you have this habit of getting down on yourself way too easy. Like getting down on yourself, you don't give yourself enough credit if it doesn't go exactly like it should. That's the space that you need to let go of. You need to let go of the way that you thought it should be and open yourself up to way that to like your creation, your inspiration. Wow, they're showing me this, but I don't know if I can tell y'all because it's going fast. It's like You'll get this inspiration and you'll do it, but if it doesn't turn out exactly, you won't focus on that. You'll come back here and focus on, did I miss it? Did I not see it right? Did I make a mistake? And you'll just tell yourself it's the negative talk that you need to release. That is not who you are. That's not who you want to become. That is not the same energy. Like, you are way too down on yourself. You are looking at your losses instead of looking at your gains. It's funny. Some of you, Aries, understand and have studied and have looked and have awakened and have become bigger energetically and have ascended some, right? We'll use that word, ascended some. So you have all this knowledge and you have this way of doing it. Yet, and you have this belief, right? This understanding, this wisdom. I'll call it wisdom. You have this wisdom that you've been working in, yet you continue to go back to, what if I didn't do it right? Or I just never get anything. Or you get so disappointed that you can cause yourself some depression, right? Does that make sense? Like, you know better than to like sit in depression, yet you will just automatically go to that because it's a habit. Does that make sense? So what you need to release is not trusting yourself and not trusting in what you know and not trusting in the tools that you use. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, let's go to Taurus. So Taurus, what's going to be revealed? You got the Fool. So there's some things that are coming up for Taurus. I think what's going to be revealed is you understanding that you are starting a new stage in life, that your inspirations can come true, that you, yeah. What's going to be revealed is you giving yourself a break and understanding that you have worked hard enough to get what you want, right? The Fool tells me there's a blank slate. Yeah, I'm seeing that a lot of you changed your attitude. Yeah, and like, instead of moping around and not, being so hard on yourself and trying to overdo it so that you can have the pleasure and the stability and all that, and it not coming through yet. Not so you got some things, and I think what's going to be revealed is that you're finally at the place where you can start again. Okay, so what do you need to release? That's funny. So what I'm saying that you need to release is actually being able to get help from others. Like, that space where you just won't allow that to happen because you're proud, you may be embarrassed, uh, you're not used to it. You're used to doing it on your own. And I think what's going to be revealed to you, or really what you need to release, because this is going to be revealed to you, that you are in a better space than you thought you were, and things are happening a little. And they're going to continue to happen, by the way. This is just for the full moon. Okay. But it's this of trying to do it all by yourself. It's this of allowing people to happen, help you. Yeah, I said happen because I looked at this. We're at Taurus. So so what I'm hearing is your pride is needing This pride is going to be revealed. Okay. I am okay. I have done it. Things are better. I worked hard enough. Right. And then what you need to release is when somebody comes in to help you, because you said a while back you did not want to do it. Why do I always have to do it alone? Is what I'm hearing. Why do I always have to do it? Why do I always have to be the one that bails people out? Why do I always have to be the one that does blah, blah, blah? Why? Why? I don't want to be that. Like, I'm tired, right? Yet, if somebody comes to help you, you won't say. You're used to doing it alone. I think that's what you need to release, right? You've called out and said, this is what you want. And then it shows up, and then you don't trust it. You don't trust them. You don't trust the situation. I've always been let down. People will start to help me and then leave. That's what I'm hearing too, right? Okay. Bye, Rebecca. All right. So that's Taurus. Now we're going to move on to Gemini. Okay. Gemini, in this full moon, what's going to be revealed to you? Listen. There's like a couple of things. How do I say this? You know already what I'm going to say. You know already. So this tells me that you're addicted to. This is what I'm seeing. Your addiction. Some of you are addicted to. I'm trying to think of the English. I don't know why it's coming to me in German, but some of you are addicted to the chaos. Some of you are addicted to the how do you say this in English? I don't know why the word in German keeps coming out. Some of you are addicted to the chaos. Some of you are addicted to the rumors and the blah 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 and the I can't think of the word in English. It keeps coming to me in German. I don't know why. So some of you are addicted to some things, right? Toxicity, yes, but you also participating. Like you're addicted to that adrenaline when you find the gossip. Thank you. Oh my God. It kept coming to me in German. So some of you are addicted to that gossip, to that chaos, to the drama, all of those, to the toxicity, right? Right? Because I could have said so many other words, but it just kept coming to me in German. And this is what's going to be revealed is that is not what you're really wanting. You're just addicted, and you're yeah, it gives you the adrenaline, it gives you the high, and then you got to help and you got to work, and this what's being revealed is that you have identified yourself too much with others. Like Gemini, I'm hearing if I were to ask you who are you? You would tell me the position you have at work. You would tell me the family you have around you. You would tell me everything but who you are, right? So you're like feeding into that toxicity and that gossip because you're addicted to that. You don't feel like you have your own identity because you've lost yourself in everybody else, right? All right, so what do you need? What needs to be released? Because it doesn't necessarily mean you need to be released. What needs to be released is that here's the big thing. You need to follow through is what you need to do. You need to follow through. You need to quit going back and forth. You need to quit start something and then you get another idea or another way or another thing and then you just kind of leave that alone. You need to follow through. That's what you need to do. You need to pick and you need to follow through. Okay? That's what needs to be released. You actually taking the steps, even when nobody's looking, even when you're so tired. You just continue because it's not for everybody else. All these accomplishments you want, all this beautiful life that you want, it's not for everybody else. It's for you. It's for you to say, I stuck it through and did it. It's for you to say, I'm the one that created this. Does that make sense? Okay, now, Cancer. I'm hearing, ooh. Cancer, what's going to be revealed to you? Ooh, good for you. Oh, I did say ooh, didn't I? Good for you. All right, Cancer. Looks like you got some stability coming. Looks like you have a new start coming. Looks like you're wise enough to take it. Looks like you're smart enough and you're still like you're not ignoring the red flags anymore. Okay? That's what's going to be revealed to you. Something's going to happen where it's going to let you know that you have come so far and that you really are starting this new thing, this new identity, this new way of life, this new, right? So something's going to be revealed to you. Some of you, that's money. Some of you, that's like whoever it was, like getting engaged, or like you move in, or you become closer, right? If it's a relationship, it's the start. So very few of you are going to meet someone. And this is because you guys have been meeting people the whole time. But you got somebody coming in for some of you. It's a start. It can be grounded. It depends on what you're going to do with it. This is like, what are you going to do with this new start, right? That's what's going to be after it's revealed. You have to like say, oh, that's what I want, right? So what do you need to let go of though? Really? So I'm getting the 7 of coins. Some of y'all are being players. Because I'm getting the 7 of coins. It's like you gotta like pick for right now. Like you gotta, if it's romance, you gotta pick. Okay? You got lots to pick from. You gotta pick. Because what you're saying is you want something deep and loving and secure and all of that, yet you're not doing it. You just continue to like, here's what I'm seeing. I get a little bit from her. 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 Or I get a little bit from him. I get a little bit from him. I get a little bit from him. Like you keep doing this, like, and then all of them make the whole, right, of what you really want, right? That's if it's romance. If it's not romance and it's whatever this is going to be revealed, you got to make your choice. You've got lots of choices and you got to see. Yeah, you got to see. You got to release some of those choices. Now, I'm going to be very clear about this. I'm saying that you have to release some of these choices because it's not allowing you to focus on the way that you want your life. You've called out to the universe of a certain way that you want your life, yet you're continuing to be unfocused and scattered. And they're beautiful and you nourish them, but that's not what you said you wanted. You want this one job, or you want this one way of life, or you want this drama-free path, or you want this abundant path, or and you're doing that, you're trying to get there, but you're too scattered. You're like trying everything, right? What you're not doing is trusting yourself and your path. And you need to release that chaos also. Yeah, you need to release that scatterbrain kind of thing. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, for Leo, what's going to be revealed? Now, you have an idea that you are going to be able to see. So the hidden thing that's coming up is this idea that came from an inspiration of yours that needs to be brought up. So it will be coming up for you. It's something that you've thought about or you had an inspiration about and then didn't do anything about it. That's going to be revealed again to you. So also, if it's a relationship, then it's like you're going to have to make the choice whether you want this or not and not leave them hanging. Okay. It's a double-edged sword. It's like, I want the relationship, but I like being single too. But I want the relationship, but I like being single too. Right? Um, Same goes for marriage. Want this marriage? I put a lot of work in this marriage. I've also done a lot of wrong things in this marriage. But I also want to be not have that responsibility. I'm not saying you're afraid of the responsibility. I'm just saying you have this thing going on, right? If this is relationships, if this is business, there's an idea and an inspiration that you need to like move on. You need to you need to trust. That's it's gonna come up again. You're gonna see it, okay? And what do you need to release? You have the Five of Wands. Why am I getting that everybody's scattered? I mean the Eight of Wands, sorry. You have the Eight of Wands. So I'm seeing that some of you are really, really impatient because you're used to working in the old paradigm of what it used to be about 5, 8 years ago, right? What it used to be, where, oh God, I'm going to go deep with this. The way it used to be is you would get what you want anytime you wanted, and you were okay if you were okay with this because you didn't even think about it in this way. I'm not saying that you were mean and tried to be this way, but you just didn't think about it in this way. So if people were hurt, if people were run over, if people were, just a little hurt, a little lie, a little da 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 to get what you want, that's the way you did it before. And because you did it that way, you got things fast, okay? You did. You got things fast. You got all that you wanted. Everything was hunky dory. Your dreams were coming true. Da 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 da. Right? Then you hit the 8 years, and you realize through these 8 years that you've grown is that those things didn't stay because they weren't built on solid foundations. So those things didn't stay. Yeah. And so for some of you, you need to let go of this idea that you had about yourself, and you need to let go of the way that you used to do things is not the way that you want to do them now. This is per you. You don't want to be in the same situations that you did before. You've worked way too hard these last 5 years to be able to get to everything's finally coming about. But your natural habit is to go do it fast and have it done now, right? And normally that would be okay. But because you're a Leo and it is this time, you must learn to do it in a different way because that's the way you want. Because you don't ever want to be in a situation, yeah, you don't ever want to be in a situation that is going to be taken from you, is going to be crumbled, liars around you, cheaters around you, people that don't have integrity that are around you, right? This is a very different way, right? So what needs to, for some of you, that's it. For others of you, it's the fact that this thing is going to go fast too, whatever these things you're working on. Even, some of you, it's relationships that are going fast, and you're like, I really wanted to do it differently this time. So you're not trusting it. Okay. So if it takes off and you've been doing the work for the last 5 to 8 years, you got to trust yourself because it's going to go fast. Okay. That makes sense. All right. Now, Virgo. What's being revealed? Nothing. Y'all don't get anything. I'm just kidding. what's being revealed. Wow. Hold on, give me a second because I'm seeing a lot of things. Here's what I'm hearing. So part of it is that it doesn't matter what's revealed. I'm going to deal with it because I trust myself. That's what I'm seeing. Um, I'm seeing that you can feel your way around this. I'm seeing that you're not afraid. And that's what's going to be revealed, that whatever comes to you and is your fear, your control, that's what's going to be revealed. See if I can get something like, yeah, you're held by your, what, so it's not physical things that actually bother you. It's like the emotional bondage that you're realizing that you can have over yourself, not everybody, not anybody else but you, right? And so you'll do this you'll do this 9 of Swords, where you're like, you realize you put yourself behind these swords. You realize you're like, do I want to get out there? Do I want to do this? Do I, like, and you know this, you realize that you put yourself in this space where you're like, because at first it feels fine. That's what you should, like, that's the safe space. I can just kind of see what's going on, right? But then you realize that there's all this that's holding you back. And I think that's what's going to be revealed, is that you don't have to be in fear anymore. You don't have to, and it's not like anybody else gave you fear. It's like you did it, right? You don't have to do that. You can move through life. That's what's going to be revealed. So something is going to happen where you're like, wow, I'm handling it way better than I thought I was. I'm not isolating. I'm not going and hiding. I'm not trying to not look at it. I'm doing this. Whatever comes to me, I take the action, I make the choice, I do the thing. That's what's going to be revealed to you, because it's different for everybody. And the most important thing is you realizing that you're not holding yourself back anymore. That's what's being revealed. Like, that's the more general way that I can put it, because I'm seeing a lot of scenarios for a lot of people. Okay, so what do you need to let go? Because obviously you've let go of the fear, right? So what do you need to let go? You need to let go of the fact that not everybody is out to get you. Not everybody has ill intentions. And it's not even just a smaller group that you think. Like, you've gotten way better about understanding that not everybody's trying to be sneaky. Not everybody is trying to get one over on you. Um, so what you need to release is this perception that you have of human. It's not even the world. The world you're okay with. It's people that you're like, they've always lied. They've always not been able to tell the truth. They've always not da 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 da. They've always abandoned me. They've always not been nice, right? It's that you need to release, and that will be coming up for you, right? And this is what you need to release. Okay. Yeah. There are some good humans in this world. And I know that you guys have gotten glimpses of it and have some relationships of it, but you're going to realize that as you release this, not every, because in your mind it's like everybody's that way, right? Because you can get extreme like that, right? And so you're releasing this, and you see it, you know it. You're releasing this, like, no, there are good people. Yes, there are good situations. No, I am happier. Yes, I can trust myself. No, I'm not putting this putting myself and hiding myself and isolating myself and protecting myself. There's no reason to protect myself, right? So that's for Virgo. Now Libra. Libra, what's going to be revealed for you? Some of y'all have somebody coming in. Yeah. Y'all have some of y'all have an opportunity, some of y'all have money coming in. So that's going to be revealed. That's going to be a surprise, kind of. This comes from nowhere. I mean, obviously it comes from somewhere, but this is some of the deep healing that you've been doing, and this is like the physical part of it. So for some of you, it's a person if you've been working on relationships. For some of it, it's an opportunity. Yeah. So, like, I'm seeing that some of you may think it's one thing. The situation may be one way, but it's actually another, and it's a gift. It's an opportunity. Okay. Now, what needs to be released? I'm feeling like y'all think that you're worse off than you actually are. This is, look at this 10. It's like, it's almost this fear of if I don't, how do I say this? Because some of you are seeing this like, if I don't pacify them, if I don't do everything that they want, it gives me anxiety because what if they think of me and then what if I and you don't even finish the thought. It's like what if, but you don't even finish the thought. What if what? What if what? What if they confront you? Or what if, um but if you finish the thought, because you put yourself here. So if you finish the thought, it's like, what if they actually liked what you said? What if they actually want to offer you something because of who you are? What if they may not like what you said, but really respect you for it, and so they got your back? That's what I'm saying, that y'all aren't telling yourselves the whole story. You're like stopping at what if, right? But you're not telling yourself the truth of all of it. It's all possibilities, right? Um, that's how you know as you move through life, you just do what's true to you, right? And the people around you you'll be a magnet to that, right? You'll be the magnet to the people that understand your way. Not right now, some of you have it in your lives where um, you're the one that has to bend over backwards. You're the one doing all the extra stuff. You're the one making sure everybody's okay. You're the one that pacifying everybody but not getting what you want, right? And that's put you here. So you need to let this go. You need to start doing you. Okay? Yeah. Now, Scorpio. Yeah. I'm reminiscing. Somebody from the past is coming back. Okay? Some situation, some person. Yeah, for some of y'all, it's a person and you kind of know who it is. For others of you, it's a situation that you thought you had handled. But there was another, so whatever situation comes back around, know that there's another level to this because you're working on that identity part of you, right? Um, for some of you, it's good. For some of you, you'll feel like, why am I dealing with this again? Um, and it's come back around. Okay. So that's what's going to be revealed to you. Somebody's coming for a lot of you. Somebody's coming back. And for others of you, it's a situation that's coming back. Okay. Yeah. And then, but what do you need to let go of? Telling yourself the truth. I mean, you have the Ten of Cups, right? So, first of all, you need to let go of the fact that you think you're not going to ever attain this. You're going to attain it, okay? It's your belief system. You're always expecting the worst. Trust me, I understand, Scorpio. You've been through some violent, horrible things, okay? Horrible things. So, it's natural for you, because of the life that you've lived, to automatically expect the worst, right? That's just where your brain goes because it's protecting yourself, right? It takes a lot of effort to hold this space and anchor it. And what I'm seeing is, for some of you, it's actually telling yourself the truth and anchoring that. And for others of you, is remembering what this space is of happiness, of joy, of good things happening to you, of not everybody has to get one over on you. Not everybody has to be cruel to you. Not everybody has to abandon you, right? It's like holding, you've had this before. You haven't had it a lot, but you have had this, okay? And so what you need to release is that fear. Yeah, it's the fear of having this. You're in fear of good things happening to you, because if it did, then you have nothing to fight for. Then you don't know who you are. You don't understand your identity. I'm always fighting. I'm always, uh, I'm always 10 steps ahead of people. I'm always, you know, trying to sniff out who's lying, trying to do, you know, that's who you think you are. That's not, um, in your ego, in your brain, that's who you think you are. But you get glimpses of this, right? But you won't release. It's almost like the Geminis being addicted to the chaos. Like you're addicted, and you won't allow yourself to be in this space and anchor it. Here's the visual they're giving me. I don't know if this is going to help you or not, but what I'm seeing is, here's you way out here. You can't even see, okay? Way out you. This is you. Not even your higher self. It's just you, okay? But here is who you think you are. You're only focused on this part of you. You're not focused on the big energy that you have in this world and the space that you're allowed to take up, that is your birthright to take up in this world. That makes sense? Like, you just think you're a fighter, a warrior, somebody that somebody can't get one over on you, somebody who knows how to track uh, lies, somebody who knows how to like work very hard for their money and getting what they want. Like, that's all you think you are. You're not realizing you're so much bigger than that. You're so much bigger than that. This space. You have this space. You innately know this space, but you refuse to anchor the space. You need to work on anchoring the space. So you need to release the bind that you have on yourself to allow your space to be here in this world. Hope that makes sense. I don't know if that made sense. Good. I was trying to describe what they were giving me. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. What do you have? So what's being revealed? That you hold yourself back. So something's going to come up where you realize that you've held yourself back. That you've held yourself back. You realize that you did it for protection. You've done it because, you know, you just refused and you wanted to, like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it, right? But in being so freaking smart and so wise, you have encaged yourself. You have protected yourself too much. You have the wisdom of Jupiter, the power of Jupiter, right? And you are so powerful that you have tightened your perimeter, and it's too tight. What you're going to realize is that you have been holding yourself back from the way that you see your life. Like, you're so good and you're so magical, and you have luck on your side and you have wisdom on your side, that you have really directed that. And what it's done is, because you're so good at it, you've held yourself back. So something is going to be revealed to you that's going to show you, wow, if I would have just loosened up, I just need to like understand that I don't need the protection anymore. I don't need to ignore people so that they don't hurt me. I don't need, like, you've protected yourself way too much, and there's nothing to protect yourself from. You don't need protection. You're you. You're this power. You're this big energy, and you've held yourself back. Some of you, that's like the money that you've seen come in but couldn't come through because you've held yourself so protected. Some of you, it's the house. Some of you, it's the relationship. Some of you, it's the extra money like it used to come. Some of you, it's the friendships. Some of you, it's like, it's a lot of things for a lot of people. But whatever this is that is being revealed to you, what's being revealed is that you're going to realize you don't need to be protected because you're you. Why would you need to be protected? Nobody can do anything to you unless you allow it. That's what's being revealed to you. So what do you need to let go of? Protection, isolating yourself, going too far within. And you are wise, and you are this big energy. And yes, you love to explore, but you've held yourself back from exploring because things didn't go right a couple of years ago, or you got your feelings hurt, right? And so what you did was you went within, because that's what you naturally do. But you got too comfortable going within. You gotten too comfortable going within. Now, if we were on another plane, in a different reality, on another earth, in a different lifetime, or even in energy, and we didn't come down yet, right? Then that would be okay, right? But that's not what you came here to do. You came here to explore. You came here to expand. You came here to share your wisdom and your knowledge in your luck with everybody. Your luck. You came here to share that, to experience that, to explore that. But you're so good at this that you need to release this. So on this earth, this time is over. You have plenty of wisdom. You've had plenty of time to rest yourself. You've had plenty of understanding and studying things, right? Like in your space. It's time to go explore again. So you need to release this. You need to release this area. You need to release this about yourself. Okay? Now, Capricorn, what's going to be revealed? You got some magic coming in, right? You got some magic coming in. So there are some, what's going to be revealed. So for some of you, I feel like it's this thing that you had been working on, and then you were like, yeah, I'm just waiting till the universe like does it. I'm learning to manifest it. I'm working on that part. I'm in a good mood. I'm doing the thing. That is going to be revealed to you. The way that you didn't see something and you're going to get that something. Yeah, you weren't able to see, like, you got an inspiration, but you weren't able to see it through. Like, you didn't see it. Like, how do I do it? What do I do? What's the next step? I don't have the resources. I don't have the the house hasn't come. The car hasn't come. The job hasn't come. Da, 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 da. Right? I think that's what's going to be revealed to you. So Thank you. Can somebody like block this person? I don't know who this is. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Whoever did that. Maybe I did it. I don't know. All right. So, you got some magic coming in. You got some gifts coming in. It's something that you have finagled because I'm looking at his hand and I'm seeing that you didn't think the magic was going to work and it worked. And that's what's going to be revealed to you. So if it's like some of you have been focused on relationships, I mean, you've got something opening up here. If it's this position, that's coming or here, like in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Or the next move for you. Wow. So what I'm seeing for a lot of you, if you've invested, it's about to skyrocket. It's about to go up. Okay. That's what's going to be revealed to you. Yeah, and you're going to know exactly what to do. All right. So what do you need to release? I think you've been too hard on yourself. So there's this King of Cups. For some of you, this person meant well, but they just aren't at the same level as you, understanding as you, like the same wisdom as you. Um, yeah, here's the thing. You're not the King of Cups. I'm hearing this too. You're not the King of Cups. You don't need to be so charitable that you lose yourself. You don't need to be so kind and so understanding that it's not balanced where you're being kind to yourself and understanding. Okay? That's the King of Cups. That's what needs to be released is that overdoing it, over loving, overworking, over like that, right? This King of Cups knows how to be charitable. And your queen, the queen of the queen of Capricorn, the queen of coins, the queen of pentacles knows how to be very charitable. And you do too, but you have taken it to a point where you lost a lot. And so you need to like let go of that overdoing it so that you feel like you're good enough. Okay? Now, Aquarius, do I want to talk to you guys? I'm not sure. Do I want to talk to you, Aquarius? We'll see. Okay, what's going to be revealed? I know y'all don't want to hear about this. Okay? You're welcome, Alejandra. On to Aquarius. So you got a joining coming. All right? I know some of you are like, I don't want to hear about love. Yeah, is for some of you it is. For others, this is just joining. And I hadn't seen this before, but I'm seeing in this one, it's you coming together with yourself instead of fighting yourself. Okay? That's going to be revealed. So something you've been working on for some of you, something you've been working on is kind of come together where you're going to see it and meld and like be able to move on it. Be able to celebrate, be happy about it, do it, right? Because you won't do it until it sits right with you. And your higher self and your ego are constantly like this. Well, it doesn't make sense. Well, I can't do that. Well, like if it doesn't make sense to you, you won't do it. Yet, you have an understanding of how the universe works. Okay? So, I'm seeing for some of you that it's this melding of your idea and your inspiration can actually finally come through because you're working. Ah. So, forever, I've been seeing you're working against yourself. And now in this is going to be revealed where you're working with yourself. You are not holding yourself back. You are not. The only one that ever stands in Aquarius's way is Aquarius. And in this, I feel like you're finally not going to be holding yourself back. You're finally going to be not standing in your way. You're going to be working together. Your spirit, your mind, your body, your soul. Okay? And yes, for others, this other cup, this is you, this is your money. This is for others. This is you, this is a partner. For others, this is you, this is your business. For others, like I'm seeing them come together. Okay? They're coming together. So that's what's going to be revealed. It's going to be a surprise. You can overthink it if you want. You're not going to guess it. That's what I'm hearing. Because you're not going to stand in your way. You're just going to be like, oh, yes. Okay? So what do you need to let go of? You focused way too long on way too much work. Like you're acting like a Capricorn. Hard work. Punish yourself. I didn't do it right. Blah, 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 blah. Like I said, you stand in your own way. Capricorn is the other one that can stand in their way. Right? But I'm feeling Saturn all over this. You need to release this. You need to have some fun. You need to stop overthinking. You need to know how do I say this? You need to relax. What you need to do. You need to relax. Okay? You need to quit being a brat and you need to relax. I promise you, it's here. Okay? It's here. All right. Now, last but not least, Pisces. What's being revealed to you, Pisces? Ooh. Right? The best for last. You have the King of Wands. So, what is going to be revealed to you is the power that you have and the actions that you've taken over this last month, I'm hearing. So, whatever this last month was going on, like that's very specific, but do you see how he controls the dragons? He does. They bow to him. Okay? Now, even though you kind of know this about yourself, that you can be this way, you had, for a while, before last month, had not, and had been working on stepping into taking the action, doing the thing, making it grounded, holding your space, your energy body, anchoring it into this world so that you have room for all the things that you want. I see that you're going to be noticed for this. You're going to get physical evidence of this. Yeah, what's being revealed to you is you're going to realize the boss that you are. Like in your life. No more just letting people say and do and da da da. Something clicked. Something clicked. I'm seeing it. I'm hearing it. Like something clicked. I don't know what happened. Something clicked. Okay? Yeah. Like I'm seeing you like, yeah, I do. I am the ruler. I do rule. Okay, so what do you need to let go of? Having to see it all. Thinking that what you see is always the best for you. You have to understand, Pisces, you are Pisces. You have no veil. You can see all of it. Okay? So, when you see all of it and then you focus on one of it because you've seen all of it, you automatically, I hope you get it. You automatically think that's the right one. And while they're all correct, that's the one that's going to take you down that path. And that path may have lessons of missing out, not doing it, having somebody else take that place or take that position instead of you. Okay? What you need to release is some of the ego. Yeah, it's like almost like you're Aquarius, where you're like, I already know that this is what's going to happen. And then you get confused when it doesn't turn out that way, right? So it's because you can feel it all and see it all, and it confuses you, and you're thinking, well, this is the one I saw. Why isn't it here, right? And there are bigger things at play. Um, the point is you don't always have to see it to have it anchor. You're that good. Okay. So what also needs to be released is this anxiety that you have. Yeah. So the temperance. Releasing the anxiety. If I don't get it exactly right and I upset some people or I upset myself or blah blah blah, then I can't deal with that, right? And so what needs to be released is the balancing. Understand that you are going to make mistakes. Mistakes is what makes you the master. Okay? Does that make sense? Okay. That's all I got. Thank you guys for coming in. I hope you understood everything I said. If you didn't, I'll tell you. I say what I said. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. Anybody have any questions before I go? I love Sagittarius. Oh, thank you. I don't even. I have to go back and listen to it too. Like that's the thing is I have to go back and listen to my stuff because I'll start channeling. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. Now, where can I find love? Like I demand a boyfriend now. You already didn't you just get the other thing? Your boyfriend's coming next. Thank you, Cindi. May I email you? I would like clarification. Yeah, I don't know that I'll be able to answer it soon, but yeah, you're always welcome to email me. Absolutely. And if it's clarification here, I may not remember. You're welcome. Hey, Karina, thank you again. Karina always sends me my gifts. So I appreciate you, Karina. Thank you. And all of you others that you're not here tonight, but all of you that do that for me, I appreciate it. So I will see you on the next one. I'm sending everybody so much love, and I am so grateful and thankful for the people that I have around me, so that I can see and get through this just like y'all are getting through this. Okay? I love you, love you, love you.